Welcome to stream. Yes, hope you're doing well. I need to unmute the game. Pay no attention to the skin. I may or may not have bots. Wait. Let's continue the story, I guess. Wherever spring stays, see many kind of flowers, small towns and laboratories, on hurried journeys. They bloom so well and so fragilely, fragrantly. Plesek, Mirny, whatever the name, the towns. They were built to support the nearby research facilities and fall silent along them. A single snowflake goes unnoticed in the vast right, melting into the hot breath.
Allow me. These should be the lost boxes.
Leave them, miss. Just tell us which ones should be moved and we'll take care of them. We all got our own jobs to do.
The young soldier bends down ahead of Pointer, loading the boxes into the truck, one by one, with practiced speed. Pointer checks the list in her hands and gives a nod. Correct quantity. The second to last batch of supplies is now loaded.
Will you leave with the others tomorrow? Or are you staying on until the final evacuation?
Our orders are to evacuate to Xeno's nearest base tomorrow. How about you? We were responsible for escorting the last staff members from the Placet's Cosmodrome. That place should be empty now, shouldn't it? An evacuation like this has to be for something big. I'm sure you know better than I do. If you can, miss, find somewhere safe. ASAP.
I'm leaving Mirny tonight, just as soon as I help finish with the evacuation. There are fewer troops around now. Have there been any further orders?
Some were sent to clear the roads. There's been more critters blocking the way lately. I guess the others were assigned to an urgent support mission. So it's just the rookies like me left.
Evacuations can be dangerous. A job like this shouldn't be left to new recruits.
You think so? Honestly, I was hoping for a little challenge. But we're soldiers, we follow orders.
The engine roars to life, sending up a small flurry of snow from its undercarriage.
Do you need a lift?
Thanks, but I'm going back to check on the evacuation. Be safe.
The truck disappears down the slush-covered road, carved through the snow. Pointier heads in the opposite direction, further into the town.
So, this is our humanitarian vacation here? An open mining pit?
You've got it. It's nearby and easy to reach. I can't see a reason why we shouldn't come check it out. The only problem is I got the timing a little off. But just you wait. It won't be long now before the Aurora shows up.
She tosses a pebble toward the pit. It vanishes into the dark.
We've recruited a great team from Laplace and the Foundation and worked out the kinks of our teleport disk. If we can just manage to collect some useful data, our future could be brighter than any Aurora.
I hate to be negative at a time like this, but this is still a big gamble.
I love gambling.
But we
Always
won
gamble.
big today. Didn't you join us to bring about a better future? Just think. Our achievements on this project could pave the way to a promotion or at least a transfer.
Don't try to butter me up with promotion talk. Anyway, it's bad luck to talk like that right before a mission. Worse than bad luck, it's cliché. Strangers coming together to do great deeds, risking mortal peril for the good of humanity. Now, just before the climax, we'll start talking about their motivations and backstories. All to give the story a twist. When someone bites it in the last act, and then the whole gang is haunted by their last moments of peace together.
Oh, there's a theory about that. What is it called again? Right. Quantum entanglement. Where I'm from, there's a book called I Ching that has a similar idea. That the things we do are mirrored in faraway places.
After turning several near-identical corners, Pointer reaches her destination. A small group of people are gathered by the roadside. The moment they stop her, their wind-chapped faces break in smiles.
How are things proceeding? I'm here to perform a final check on the evacuation.
It's going well. We're all ready to leave. It's just these flowers. We thought about planting them somewhere just so we don't need to carry them. But with the soil frozen over.
Flowers?
Yes, you know, from the seeds you gave us. My daughter planted them just for fun, but they really thrived.
A little girl bundled in thick winter clothes hoists up her box of treasures to Pointer. Several tall, plotted sunflowers.
Mommy said it's really difficult. It's a miracle, Miss, but you and I did it together.
Yes, I suppose it indeed appears miraculous. But how are you going to take them with you? I think it will be a bit too heavy to carry on the road.
We've given away the rest to some of our neighbors. But these are the ones that bloomed the best. It hurts to think we'd just leave them here to die. It's so cold now, and it's getting hard to find food. We know we have to evacuate soon, but no one has told us where we're going or what's next. Despite all the hardship, these seeds you gave us somehow managed to bloom under my daughter's care. Look, they're absolutely radiant. If even these little flowers are ready to fight to survive, how can we give up?
The townspeople around her chime in, and the girl beams even brighter, holding the box tighter in her arms. She wants to tell them to save their space and energy for more important supplies. The seeds were a gift from Windsong, lightly altered through an arcane skill, perhaps already adapted to go in permafrost. But at this moment, it doesn't seem right to judge these flowers that hold meaning for others.
Thank you. I'm not aware of the local species of flowers here, but I'm certain all the same that these are the most beautiful flowers in Murney. I hope you can find a way to take them with you.
Watching the golden hue of sunflowers fade in distance, Pointer steps back onto the street. She'll check on the vehicle she parked earlier, take one final patrol, and then leave without looking back. Yet Murney is, in fact, just large enough for chance encounters to still occur.
Hey, am I seeing things? Pointer?
The glint of Laplace's uniform blends into the snow. She squints until she recognizes the waving figure. Can't speak.
Hey, weren't you on vacation? Why are you back here with the evacuation team?
Well, I had nothing else to do anyway, and we need all the help we can get. Did you hear? There's still a team at Pleasance. Ludwig even approved a delayed evacuation for them. I guess they're planning to stay to the very last moment. Can you believe that?
Ludwig actually approved it. They are going to stay in the Cosmodrome?
The news is nothing like she expected. Her voice rises in shock.
Unbelievable, right? That takes a lot of guts. Who would have guessed we had people like that here at Laplace? If you've got time, maybe you should go check on them. See if you can talk some sense into them.
He aims to pat her shoulder, but considering her mechanical components, he lowers his hand halfway.
Anyway, I have a street of houses to check one by one for stragglers, so I've got to get back to it. Oh, it's freezing cold out there. Don't forget to check the components. I'll catch up with you when we get back to the branch.
She once hoped that Ludwig would shut down this absurd plan, a mission with far greater odds of failure than achieving anything meaningful goal. But she should have known better. Laplace is filled with the most stubborn people imaginable. They would never give up, no matter how many obstacles stand in their way. The storm is coming. What else is there for her to do? Pointer looks in the direction of the Cosmodrome, the building obscured by a swirling sheet of white.
Everything is made of atoms. From afar, Mount Taihang is like a grindstone. The Yellow River is like a belt. And all these things are but dust. In other words, maybe the reason why we are here is only a complete coincidence.
Hold it. Let's just get back to the topic at hand. I think I'm allergic to poetry.
Oh, I want to hear the rest. Would you please let him finish?
No way. I think I'd rather take a chance on that lethal backstory cliche. How about you start us off?
The little snakes tilt their head in unison. Every eye lands inquisitively on name day. He almost wishes for a petrification spell to hit himself.
Sure, what do you want to know? Are you curious about why I chose our loose yet ambitious team?
Loose yet ambitious. That's a good description. You brought it up, now spit it out, and make it simple.
Maybe I shouldn't have oversold it. I just think you have a good plan. What if this works? What if we do this and it changes the world? And I could be a part of that. It's a tempting thought, don't you think? I just don't want to see another place I hold dear lost to the storm.
So you mean it was for your hometown?
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
Isn't your homeland still here in this era?
More often than not, Caparina chooses to listen and wait. She seldom inserts herself into conversations.
Have you just accepted the fact that it will disappear? Again?
He shakes his head.
My home isn't in this era. Maybe the names are the same. Same old familiar buildings, but nothing that matters to me. What's gone is gone. Don't feel bad for me, though. Now I have my own portable hometown.
He raises a finger and taps the little ornament dangling on his ear.
Hey, I always figured you kept that around in case you needed some quick cash. You know, like those pirates that had coin earrings.
Oh, no. My brother said he would kill me if I gave this away. It's meant to be for the last living child, a family heirloom of sorts. If I lost it, I think my family would crawl out of their graves and haunt me. If they had graves. Still, if I was in dire need.
Family. The word stirs emotions in all of those listening. Caparina lowers her head, trying to hide her expression.
Alia family?
She points to the ground, doing her best to respond with the words she's learned, even if the meaning is slightly off.
No, Voyager. This is not my family. They're in Utuniaya. These are my friends. Friends.
She knows this word, but only now she used. But only. But until now, she only used to describe Kipperina. But Kipperina, it's a word that breaks down barriers and opens doors.
You told me that as long as there are living people to remember what has been, that what we're doing will be worthwhile. I've tried to accept that, but I still can't. What has been? It's not just an old building or some candy in a store. It's the place I grew up and the people I love that will be taken away. It's everything in my life. It is my life. I know I must accept it, that I can do nothing but accept it. But how can I ever accept it?
Another long silence. Everyone standing here has a reason to keep going. Reasons strong enough to chase the absurd. In other words, no one here knows the real answer. Sure, I'll be fine. Nothing bad ever happens in this game. Battle? If it loads. Steam.
Let's kill time together.
That could just auto. Everyone listen up, it's time to pull out.
No. He'll know what to do.
Stars.
Murder.
A blessing bestowed by fate.
For everyone.
The Voyager's in. I would never spend money on a gotcha game.
Always.
Sterile.
No. He'll
Could it
know.
be me?
We need simply rely on the microphysics of power.
Get out of here.
Ridiculous. In the repeating cycle, we may feel regret.
We who chase the stars. Those that departed from home are now wandering through tales. Voyager Medpoc at Euphoria? Think so. I know I maxed Voyager's Euphoria yesterday, but I don't know if I've done Medpocs yet. The hardest person to convince is often yourself. Sensing Kipperina's disappointment, Name Day finally speaks up.
About that,
I don't know.
The blunt reply causes him to bite his tongue and listen.
When I heard about my parents' death, I was just stepping onto the bus to Laplace. I felt like I had no time to even think about it. I guess I mistook that for acceptance. After all, there's nothing I could do to change it.
Skill there. I think I did.
Then about 3 months later, I broke my pen while writing a research log. I cried for 40 hours. 40 hours. And I'm not exaggerating. I'm grateful my roommate didn't have me commit it.
Was it your parents' pen?
The very idea of Elizabeth crying seems almost impossible to imagine. She cuts off the thoughts before it turns impolite.
Nah, just an ordinary Laplace office pen. They give them out by the box load. But back home, when I broke something, my parents would tease me for being careless. And then we would find a new one together. You can't really accept a thing like this. The only thing you can do is put your pain aside and find something to do with yourself. Even if it's just making a ball of tape. Just wrap a ball round and round over and over until you've forgotten what it even looked like inside.
Maybe that is something I can try.
The little astronaut nods solemnly.
Cool, you should. I'm speaking from experience. You know, when you're young, everything bad seems like the end of the world. Forgetting your homework might as well be the apocalypse.
She's right. Name days follows the words he had meant to use to lighten the mood. He's heard enough of them before. He's even asked himself the same.
Are you going home, Mr. Raccoon?
No. I'm heading out for a mission.
Raccoon.
Vila said it's a time that you're familiar with, but that you didn't ever plan on going back. I know Vila had another home before she moved to Rayashki. You must have one too. What was it like? Does it snow there?
Yes, it snowed there. So much that it made the trees sag and covered up your footprints as soon as you've walked past. When the Volkov froze over, my sister and I would go out and fish from holes we cut in the ice.
Comrade Pasuno once fell in the ice doing that. We didn't see him at school for weeks.
Playing on the ice can be dangerous, little August.
Legend has it that the girls who drowned became risky. He asked Vila once, and she confirmed it was only a myth. Most stories are like that, heavily embellished in the retelling. To hold the boy's drifting thoughts or rein in his own memories, he squats down until his head is
But
level.
it's all gone now.
Sunflower.
No matter the era. Even if I went back to that little dot on the map, it would never be the same.
Like Rayashki.
Just like Ryashki.
Another patch of land whose story was lost to the storm, remembered only by the few lucky enough to have lived there. He tries to pull the topic back before it veers somewhere neither of them can handle.
Поэтому мы должны выжить, и потом все встанет на круги свои.
Леня, держись. Жизнь — это очень важная вещь. Иди, следуй тому маршруту, который я тебе дал. Никогда не оглядывайся назад.
Being certified as capable for an independent field mission means you're an official Foundation member. Congrats in advance. Most people here use an alias, though it's all up to you. Just make sure you pick a good one. It's not easy to change once it's confirmed.
I see. Thank you for telling me.
The day he left home came close to another day to be celebrated. That's it. He hands over his application
Let me
form.
check. Alright, no problemo. The storm has made everyone's life harder here. The Foundation is always in need of more manpower, and in need of honest men like you, even more so. Welcome to the St. Pavlov Foundation, Far East Branch, Mr. Nameday.
And at least that's now a canonical reason why so many class members have weird names. They straight up just choose themselves. What is that? The name means existence. What is hard to accept, knowing that your city can't be found on any map, or that city still shares its name but has changed entirely. He's tried before. This arcane skill doesn't work on living beings. The fleeting glow he remembers is probably just an illusion.
You're thinking about something. Missing your home again, yes? It's okay. Vila said as long as we pay attention in class and keep learning, we will be able to rebuild Rayashki in the future. We will rebuild it as long as each and every comrade keeps that goal in their mind. And I will never forget.
The sunflower tilts its head. The boy mimics it. Then he pats his friend's shoulder, offering a little encouragement.
Большое спасибо, товарищ Август.
The class probably changed their name to like Hilbert. Days lost in thought as the aurora begins to spill across the sky. Imagine being able to name yourself literally anything and name yourself Hilbert. It follows its own patterns, constantly pleasant, existing without the need for names. Raising Cane's combo. Nothing in nature is made for humanity.
Come here, Alia. You can have the best seat.
Oh, I think for now I'd prefer to be called Kibarina.
She mutters something more under her breath, but still finds herself sitting in the offered spot.
Hurry up. You don't get an aurora like this every night. You need those charged particles up there for your arcane skill.
I thought we were here for a vacation.
It can be more than one thing. You do need this, though.
She finds a suitable rock to sit on and brushes the dirt off the stone beside her, Cabrina and Voyager.
Stay calm. Walking in space is definitely going to be easier than walking a tightrope. There's no absolute direction up there. Up or down depends on the reference you choose. In short, there's no falling down.
Cabrina nods seriously.
Tomorrow? No, the day after tomorrow. I'll be up there, drifting above the earth with the stars. I wonder if they'll feel warm to the touch.
Whether from nerves or the night wind, she shivers. Elizabeth opens her arm wide to pull both girls into a huddle.
The night is so cold. Back with the Utreniaya, on nights like this, I would sneak into the pens and sleep beside Masha, the bear cub I took care of. She was so warm to cuddle. And now I'm here huddled with all of you. Oh, sorry. I'm not suggesting you remind me of bears. It just feels safe.
There were times during the coldest winter nights that my siblings and I would cuddle up with the stray dogs to keep ourselves warm.
Hold on. You people don't just hibernate through the winter? You're missing out.
I wish I could hibernate. Hibernate through the summer. It's too hot. First time that their little team has sat together without the mission on their minds, chatting instead about their past lives and faraway memories. Or she realizes it. Sleepiness sneaks up on Cabrina. She stands to shake off her sudden drowsiness. Elizabeth rises with her.
Alright, we should head back. We don't want our little astronaut to be too tired.
Hibernate permanently.
You think I don't see what you're doing? You haven't told us your story yet. It's been on my mind since I first got here. Why would you do all this? You don't strike me as the hopeless dreamer type.
I don't? Well, I should make more of an effort to match the stereotype.
She tilts her head just enough to catch the dozing little snake, and nudge it back onto her shoulder.
It's not so dreamy, though. I just want to know the answers. Where do we come from and how things will end? What, not convincing enough? Perhaps you want something more in depth?
One way to hibernate permanently.
Way back when, before all this, Pointer and I were being driven mad by work. We would walk out here and there was something she would say to me.
A lot of people in this game are about to hibernate permanently soon. Narrows her eyes, watching the shifting of currents of light with interest. High-energy solar particles shaped by Earth's magnetic field dance across the sky in colors visible to the naked eye. If you listen closely, you might even hear their faint crackling.
Language is a tool that permits us to describe how the universe was created and how it will end. Through it, we reflect on our existence,
In order to understand eternity, we must first understand death and impermanence.
After a small shake of her head, she regains her usual casual tone.
Good impression of her, no? Everyone says it's my best.
The aurora hanging high above the sky shines down at the people below. Brilliant beams fall, blurring the edge between snow and sky, softening every expression into something unreadable. Elizabeth's voice feels like it's coming from far away.
Tomorrow might be our last free day before the storm. I guess it's fitting then to ask the age-old question. If tomorrow was the last day of your life, what would you do?
Five more. Time to say goodbye. We can never find the perfect moment. Redacted. This little soon-to-be astronaut stands before the heavy blast door and presses her finger against the scanner. It's like several months before she walks to the quiet corridor in overtraining.
Do everything we can. And
At the storm of 87.
Leave no regrets. That's why I have to finish my training.
The closer she gets to the end, the more severe, the more the nerves take hold. So, she looks for comfort in steady, familiar routines.
Два, три.
She finishes her count silently. Right on cue, the blast doors slide open. Time for murder. I'll just...
Держись, Алия.
Just gonna switch to the impromptu team, but it won't let me. Mark a player and play 99. I would be shocked. I'm better in the simulation.
Maybe don't worry. Perfectly understood.
Don't take a wrong step.
I'll be right here.
The storm of 87.
Please, mortals! Please, allow me.
Storm of 1929.
Or this book? Hold your breath. Like a metaphor?
They don't stop now. Memorize every step soon.
Or maybe flags don't work. Hold your breath.
Pretty sure we're supposed to
The
specifically
not
target that one, but
No use in avoiding it. Only for an instant.
after that we can just auto everything.
Hey!
Until it disappears.
Or don't worry. It's been proven. Don't be afraid. I can't make it.
And I see them.
Crazy. Hurry.
The weightlessness calms her compared to the other simulated operations. Arcane skill practice and centrifuge spins. This is her favorite routine. It's like walking a tightrope without the fear of falling. With gravity out of the picture, the sky itself feels reachable, the world stretching out like a velvet blanket around her.
Если это последний день моей жизни, как я могу доказать, что я жила в этом мире? Моим именем? Моими воспоминаниями? Я помню, как меня звали.
Alina Medvedeva.
The girl like a bear. You must have a proper stage name for your performance. Kiparina. What do you think? Natalia and I decided on it together. She's a clever one, always reading the latest astrological lectures. It's from a place in the stars. Kuiper, she calls it. Some asteroid belt made of ice. This is because to us, you are a gift from the stars.
He lifts her high, steady and secure. To a child, it feels like flying, so close to a starry sky built from light bulbs and canvas.
Mr. Kozlov, Mrs. Kozlova.
We're leaving tonight. Why all the rush? Let's wait one day later, or maybe two. Why don't we ask that Laplace lady to see Ali again?
I am sure she's too busy. But look, everyone's leaving town. Something must be happening.
What her name?
She'll be safe there. Didn't you hear them say that? Laplace's building will be the last to fall, even if the whole world comes to an end. What we must do then is keep ourselves safe. That way, someday in the future, we will have the chance to see her again. Sitting in the audience, clapping for us until her hands are red.
My big bear wants to pretend he doesn't have a heart. I know you miss her as much as I do.
Of course, but I must stay in control of myself. Maybe we can put something on the signboard. A circle, like her space helmet. You know that signboard hasn't been changed since my Dedushka was the ringmaster. What a change it will be.
Natalia frowns as she struggles with the knots in their luggage. The strains up when she hears the comment.
Yes, and we will add some stars and spaceships. I'll paint them on once we're set up in Moscow. Oh, and don't forget to take down their address so we can send things to her.
I'm sure nothing bad will ever happen to these two.
You think I didn't do that the minute we came here?
Nothing bad ever happens
Natalia,
in this game.
You're showing so much concern. What happened to my carefree circus wife?
It's just that there's nothing else I can do.
She pats the package beside her. A few neatly wrapped dolls and a set of freshly cleaned costumes.
We've always been there for her. Now she's alone and far from us. Who will care for her now?
It is how it must be. We cannot be there for her forever. You can't do this your whole life.
Small spring
Audiences come to watch an acrobat fly, but they also come to see if they will fall. Most people would never dare to walk on a tightrope. They pay to see people do the thrilling things that they would never do themselves. But it is a dangerous business. I often wish that you will one day find a safer way to live than this.
The best side characters we had, true.
Неужели ходить по земле действительно безопаснее? Сколько я проживу? 8 лет, 10, 15. И что потом? Сколько лет мне осталось?
It also hurts even more that they're like dedicating an entire chapter to them, even though we know exactly how this is gonna end.
Time never ends. It's a concept, and there are many explanations for it.
Well, I guess not an entire chapter.
Since the whole world is made of particles, including our brains, then our minds too can be calculated, so that everything that's happening or about to happen can be predicted. Past, present, future. All that ever was and is, and ever will be, was destined from the moment the universe began. Each more our lives just moving along a fixed track from birth to death. Then there is another. The theory that none of this is really happening at all. That all perception is illusion. Only the present exists, and only for as long as we are experiencing it. If you ask me to choose, I prefer the first one.
It's not like a tightrope then. When I walk on the rope, I don't see past and future. I only feel what is happening right now. For example, these lights make my palms feel hot and warm, but the stones beneath me are cold.
Cool. Sounds like you favor the second theory. But it doesn't matter which side you're on. There's one thing both have in common. Our existence, whatever you make of it, is just a fleeting moment in time.
But those countless moments string together into eternity. I'm small to the universe, just a person. But I'm a part of Utrnyaya, which is bigger than myself. We belong to a people, a country, a planet, and a galaxy. Maybe that's how we share in eternity, by existing as part of it. Each one of us, no matter how small, takes part in creating the universe.
The researcher widens her eyes in belief, surprised that just as soon returns to her usual confident and brazy smile.
You got it. When we learn all the rules that govern our universe, we'll be able to predict all that is to come. We'll be able to survive without superstition and fear of the unknown.
Выжить. Это легче сказать, чем сделать. А что, если у нас завтра не получится? Шторм смоет все, что мы здесь сделали, и все, что я когда-нибудь могла бы знать. И все, что останется — запись, хранящаяся в пыльном кабинете Foundation. И если так, я надеюсь, однажды они вспомнят обо мне, поднимут глаза в небо и скажут: «Смелый, молодой космонавт однажды ходил среди звезд».
Not about Mr.
И она, Алина Медведева, сделала этот выбор сама.
Not expecting just that one line to be voiced. Dahlia returned to the tent to retrieve the last few boxes to close, while Mr. Kozlov is busy tightening the ropes in the luggage. Still a lot to pack. He tugs hard at the rope, tying the dolls Caprino left behind into a bundle, muttering the rest of what he didn't get to say earlier.
Children grow up, adults grow old, and then we die. So what's the use in worrying? All that matters is our Alia will be safe.
Mr. Kozlov,
Foreshadowing.
you should have already left.
Just
the
woke
longer
up.
you wait to leave, the more dangerous it will be.
6 p.m. Yeah, that's the thing we're talking about, like, a couple streams ago, I think. YouTube at leaderboards. Startled, he's not good at dealing with researchers. He never expected to run into one on the empty streets so late at night.
Is there something wrong, then? We are ready to go, as you can see. We're all packed up.
Happening now. Blue Block forcing characters to talk about how they can't wait for the future while holding a gun to their head. The emotions to the stacked boxes behind them, his tone on the brink of pleading.
No, nothing to be concerned with for now. But we need you to follow the evacuation notice for your safety.
Afternoon.
Keep your passes with you. You may need to show the soldiers on the road ahead. And please take care. The snowfall is getting heavier.
Sure, but if you don't mind my asking, is Alia all right? How is she? How is her training? Sorry, it's just... I know that she's a good girl, but I'm afraid she'll push herself too much. She's always been so diligent.
You have nothing to worry about. Kipperina is a very disciplined and intelligent young woman. We've been most impressed with her work. I believe that she could have a very promising future with Laplace.
The fatigue on his face eases a bit. Some pride returns to him. The pride of a ringmaster.
Promising? I knew it. My Alia is a promising candidate for Laplace. When we first found her in Murmansk, she was just an orphaned babe. And now, see how wonderful she has become.
I believe I understand. Time really does fly, doesn't it?
Thank you for telling me about her. I've wanted to pay her a visit, but I don't want to bother her. And I also don't think she wants to see an old man cry. But if you say she is doing well, this is enough for me. But I must ask, miss, why are you still in town? Aren't you going to be busy with the launch soon?
Pointer follows his eyes as he casts a look down the street. Bright fluorescent lights illuminate the snow that swirls as it falls. The snow falls on both their shoulders and melts as Mr. Kovlov. It settles in layers in Pointer's metallic frame.
I'm here to see if we missed anything.
Anyways, missing any gambling? No. Gonna check if I did actually Euphoria Medblock. Yes I did. It's maxed. But while we're here, it will do Kip's parents, I bet. I will do one poll. Casino.
Hello, I'm Lisa.
I'm not today, but maybe probably this week I'll do lethal again. I have Regulus doesn't have Euphoria yet. I have a lot of Euphorias.
One, two,
not yours.
3.
You're homeless. I maxed your Euphoria. I know I already maxed Voyager's Euphoria. Jobs don't sustain us anymore. And get a second one. I must gamble more.
One lives.
Welcome stream,
while
hope you're
the
doing
other
well.
dies. One preaches peace and hope.
When gambling yesterday, I can confirm that you were gambling yesterday. I saw the picture. You're working 90 hours a week. Not enough, clearly. I think I already said it, but just in case, welcome to stream, the Gamer 101. It's about time. It's just the inconvenience caused by instant noodles, vegetable packets, some time theory yet to be debunked. You and I both understand. How are you doing? I am good. 1,999 million. You're not fake. True. The lightning softens some of the chili, adding a touch of life to the empty table and chairs. The owner reaches out from behind the counter, pushing over a steaming cup and a small porcelain plate packed to the brim with gingerbread.
Sorry, miss, but we've already packed everything away. I am leaving on the last truck tomorrow morning. There was still some fresh food around yesterday, but today I've got nothing.
Can't gamble legally.
All I can offer you is a mug of boiled water and some gingerbread.
That will be enough. Thanks.
She got here a little late. This is the last place in town with a light on. The owner rummages around for a while, managed to find a bucket of instant noodles, some other homemade treats. You should absolutely not do that. That is a crime. And just irresponsible. She bites into a gingerbread cookie, the soothing spice and sweetness lingering on her senses.
Wow. This gingerbread tastes amazing.
You bet. I'm originally from Novomoskovsk. We're famous for it. I think I told your friend the story last time she was here. I am no good with hammers or rocks, but I know food, and the miners always work up a healthy appetite. My friend, Raisa, makes much better gingerbread than I do. Sometimes I think the only reason people eat here is for the conversation.
If there is a site that lets you gamble without ID verification, absolutely do not use it. That is 100% just gonna scam you. It's gonna be like 1/1000th odds.
The winter chill keeps everyone huddled inside. So, what else can you do but talk the long nights away?
It is good to have someone to talk to. Still, I'm curious why you decided to stick around until the last minute.
I'm in no rush. No one's bothered to explain why it is we have to evacuate, so I'll let all the young folks with something to live for get out first. Could I ask you a question as well?
Sure, but I can't guarantee I'll have an answer.
It's only that my friend lived in a town a lot like this. A mining town. They had their own big shots running things there too. In her last letter, she told me that those big shots were talking about evacuating them. Then, nothing. It's been years, and I haven't heard from her since.
The description seems eerily familiar. Before she can say the name of the town, the owner shakes his head.
Forget it, miss. It's a small town. I doubt you or anyone knows what really happened here. I often wonder where she is now, or if she's even alive. But I hope that I will see her again someday.
The kind of question that can't be answered. The town she's thinking of no longer exists. She believes people need something to believe in.
I really don't know. Perhaps they did evacuate. But relocation can be complicated. It can take years. Maybe you'll hear from her again when she settles down.
Yes, that's true. These things take time. Well, at least I can sleep at night.
The owner turns back to his packing, leaving her alone. Takes a moment to examine the restaurant, face atop a cabinet. A flower drips slightly.
Sunflowers.
Probably an incredibly bad idea. I would recommend not doing that. You are gonna get scammed. The seeds given away so casually, like they meant nothing, are now blooming in corners everywhere. There are still some ingredients on the shelves that haven't been packed. Sealed bags and cans, each occupying a small space.
Freeze-dried apples. And...
She attempts to scam their descriptions, but in poor lighting, it's a lost cause.
Oh, I forgot to pack those. It's amazing, isn't it, when you think about it? Even here in the far north, we can get fresh fruit and vegetables.
Big trust in you or not.
I guess this technology was invented to make food for cosmonauts, but now people in Myrni get to enjoy it too. The benefits of science. You can take some if you like. I have no room for them.
Pointier stares at the freeze-dried food on the shelf, momentarily dazed. The research she once worked hard on, once thought meaningless, had found its way into daily life.
I'll be fine with just this. You've
It's
actually already
collaboration.
helped me out a lot.
I'm assuming you're talking about the Assassin's Creed collaboration, which would be, I think, next updates. Well, I think there would be next updates. She tears open the instant noodle pack. We do know that the Assassin's Creed collaboration will be simultaneous between global and China.
No veggie packets. Huh. Can my day get any worse?
It was teased in both trailers of 2.7
They act
and
as if all of their essential and
3.0.
valuable consumer technology just popped up out of nowhere.
Not guaranteed, but I would
To
assume
think that
next
aerospace
update.
engineering has less to contribute than their other projects? Mad! They wouldn't even have vegetable packets in their instant noodles without us.
Things close by, solid and clear in texture, undeniable proof of existence. She has always valued what can be felt and touched.
Come on, pull yourself together, Pointer. We don't buy into karma. This is only another damn coincidence.
What price are you willing to pay for that answer? What do you recommend for a new player? Might be the most... Well, generally, that's just with the things with the gacha games is whatever new character release is probably going to be stronger. But for the most part, game's not that difficult unless you do... I forgot what it's called. There's only like one game mode in the thing that's actually difficult, and that's still optional. So for the most part, just pull for the characters you like. Having her mind made up, she begins her battle with the bucket of noodles in front of her.
Tastes awful.
Final check.
Reveries of Rain, yeah.
Spaceship?
That is the one.
We've run a full diagnostic check. All components are operational. We are fully filled, and we even
87.
installed that new
Is
installation
that the
you
storm of
invented.
87?
Data monitoring and communication systems?
Check. All systems are functional, including the backups.
Astronaut status?
I'm all checked out too. My arcane skill energy level, physical and mental status, and the integrity of my spacesuit are all within your parameters.
Is there anything else we've missed? Anything at all?
I'm gonna go ahead and link the tier list that I use in chat, just in case you do want to try to go off meta. There is more to that, as there is team composition and everything, but there is a tier list that I use. She scans each person one by one until settling on the girl with curiosity burning in her eyes.
Ah, what about our special humanitarian support staff? Maybe we should give her a check too. Alright, dismiss. I'll see you at the launch bay doors in 3 hours. Now everyone, cool off a bit. We need to decompress before the action starts. Stay in touch via your communicators. I need everyone frosty. We're in the last mile now. There are still some things left to be checked through. If only we had more help.
waits rolled. As the others trickle out, Beth's final inspection comes to an end. She opens the drawer of her desk, stuffs the card laying in the corner into her pocket, and locks the door behind her. I still find it so funny when the literal eldritch deity, Voyager, just shows up. The snow is trampled into mush slush and again, then flattened back into white. Pointier steps carefully, trying to follow footprints and tire tracks that haven't been covered. There are no more voices in town. Stripped of its adornments, Myrni is now cold bricks, scared wood, stained signs, boots and wheels. Once grounded stays, and tonight's something solid. Circus lights, the scent of food from the restaurant, the silver of the researcher's uniform, and the occasional flash of grey palette, all once decorated it, made it worth remembering. How long have you been playing the game? Since launch. Now is a nameless ghost town, one of countless others.
Myrni is so cold even in the daylight.
Dog. For once, that is not my dog. That is actually just the game. Myrni is so cold even in the daylight.
At least the evacuation has gone smoothly.
That's a pretty long time. True. Almost 3 years. At least the evacuation has gone smoothly. No sooner has she... No sooner has she said this, she noticed a figure near the entrance of the shop. Flustered critter has wandered into town and made its end. The soldiers likely didn't have time to deal with it properly and left its body in the snow. Wild dogs, drawn from the faint scent of blood, arrived to enjoy a feast. Game came out, took a small break. Fair.
Well, that's a security risk.
There were definitely a lot of mainly translation issues when the game first came out. She calculates the best angle for a clean attack and starts to move. I am glad that they've gone back to the first and second chapters to clean up the translation, because it was definitely funky at launch.
We will experience all of this over and over again.
Surely those keen little noses of yours should have smelled the rain coming by now.
I know.
And
You
murder.
know what to do.
Stars.
Is this truly what we've been searching for?
Murdered.
Huh? It's already over?
Wonder how critters taste.
Scamper off and don't come back. I don't have time for another round.
Imagine it vary by species. The blood on her soles has been mixed with snow, forming into icy red shards behind her. A trail of murky prints lead across the snow. Like red ribbons tied to trees marking a trail, this crimson path winds toward where the vehicle has been parked last night.
I don't really know how much time I have left at all. These storm predictions are based on fluctuations in arcane energy levels. There's even a chance that this won't
Do
be
you
a
have a
storm
favorite
at all.
character?
Just some kind of arcane phenomenon.
Easily Kakanya.
No matter what the case may be, I can't afford an odyssey at a time like this.
The orange critter tastes like oranges. Doin.
I have to get to the Cosmodrome. ASAP.
I think Kakanya is still the only character that I've truly, min-maxed. Elizabeth runs through the delicate calibrations of all the equipment in the room. The snakes tilt their heads, thoroughly distracted by the many blinking prompts on the screen. To focus, She tries turning the noise in her head, spoken words. Oh, welcome,
Arcane
stream.
energy
Hope you're doing
fluctuations
well.
aren't a perfect method of predicting the storm.
B5 Kanya? I wish. I'm not free to play, but I don't spend that much money.
What if all these fluctuations are something else? Something like that girl.
I do have her at R15 though.
Voyager, a mysterious girl with unbelievable power. I should let the Foundation handle this. I can't force her to join in and experiment against her will.
She is really good.
There are too many redundant steps in the launching system. We need to streamline them if we're going to make our deadline.
She presses down firmly on the fingerprint scanner, keeping her tone civil through gritted teeth.
Aren't those steps important for safety?
Yeah, probably. But the process is too complicated. I think Pointer was the only one that ever managed to remember each step in order.
Oh, so now you are thinking of her again.
Yeah, whatever. I could use another hand is all. She's probably still in the branch building, busy with her own stuff. Besides...
Hey, you hear that?
Hurried footsteps approach the launch bay.
An intruder! Hurry! We've got to stop them!
The little snake's mouth is pinned shut, and the room falls silent. She listens closely to increasingly urgent steps. My best instant death mechanic.
Effortless steps
Yeah, during
from a tall figure with a tendency to lean forward.
The cruise ship.
Sounds familiar. Could it be Windsong? Did she leave something behind again?
The figure that bursts into the room is unmistakably familiar. Unexpected is somehow inevitable. Yeah, the free breeze boss. Instant death mechanic just cheesed it entirely. Like playing Series of Dust. Somewhat. I don't think I've finished it, but I've gotten... Well, I can just go there. And to do other work. I haven't fully finished this, especially since they keep adding to it. Halfway. Not something I really focus on too much though. Also, when gambling. Yeah, there she. I do have have her Renaissance Max. I'm pretty sure that she's the only character I have max resonance on. You know what? I'll do one. It's still nothing. Leilani.
Aloha! Welcome.
When does the shop reset? 17th day. I still need to try to save some pulls. Summoning. I was just doing one for the. I'm going to get P5 Kanya. Donation goal. Measure of Amelzi. The little snakes eagerly flick their tongues at you, warm like another with burning heart. Coming thingies. Assassin's Creed collab, definitely. But I do really want to pull for Elizabeth, but I want to save for the limited characters. Pointier is visibly winded. The vehicle couldn't drive in the inner perimeter of the launch bay, but she had to run the last stretch. As to make the most of her time, she came back to say what needed to be said. Elizabeth speaks first.
Are you alright? You look like you haven't slept in days. How many times have I told you that
That's
research
broken.
requires a healthy body and mind? You need sleep.
Still don't really know what the collab is gonna entail.
I'm here for...
Just so you know, I've got no time to help with whatever you're working on, and we're finishing this project, no matter what you say. Oh, let me guess. You're here for the car? Yes, I've used it a few times. Took the team out to the mine. Didn't break anything or get any tickets, but the tank's dry.
Every theory misses the mark.
It's not about any of that.
Then you should have come earlier, days earlier, not today. The storm is due to come in a couple hours. You won't make it to the northern branch.
Pointier falls silent for a moment instead, adjusting her breath.
I'm here to settle your affairs. We need to secure your records in case you don't make it. And to see if the work you've done is actually worth your lives. Just so you know, if you don't survive, I'm going to finish our teleport disk and claim all the credit. Maybe I'll write a dissertation on it. I'll call it Pointer's Teleport Disk. And you'll all just be a footnote, an et al. In the citations. You know I'm not bluffing.
Cool, whatever, Pointer. Just don't forget to tell me the results. Maybe send them to me via Ouija board.
Are you being serious?
Aren't you? Or are you trying to be funny now? I really can't tell.
The casual air she fought to maintain finally breaks.
I'm just sick of eating instant noodles without the veggie packets. But more than that, I'm sick of you and your attitude. All you do is joke around. If veggies matter that much to a stupid bowl of noodles, how could you think your lives matter any less to me? You want to treat your lives like a cosmic joke? Like your deaths won't matter? Well, they will to the ones you leave behind.
It's noodles without veggies. True. After giving up on controlling her volume and her thoughts, she catches a different expression on Elizabeth's face. Guilt, sadness, shock, none of the above. She simply puts away her smile.
I see your point. Luckily, I've already made a copy of everything on this data card.
A brighter, more genuine smile appears.
I've been wondering who I should trust with it. It's not 100% safe to send back through the teleportation ritual. It's good to have you back.
The thin card is
The
handed to
editing
her
isn't
again.
done. Hangjong. Yeah, I can remember his name now. I didn't have time to finish his part. But who has time to edit a suicide note? The only thing that matters is that it's in the hands of someone who will take it seriously. Take it and go. You can still make it back.
The data card feels faintly warm. Must have been in her pocket the entire time.
Forget it. You already told me the car's out of gas. So, I'll be your witness.
You sure you want to die with us, after all?
Pointier doesn't respond. She takes a step forward.
Call it a fool's wish, but I'm hoping no one is ever going to need to see this. Catch me up to speed. What's the status of the project?
We've managed to refine the teleportation to pinpoint a fixed position, but there are still some serious side effects. Dizziness, nausea, like the world's worst case of car sickness.
It'll have to suffice for now. I think I can work that out after I finish reading your progress.
Cool. I'll look forward to that.
She points to the door.
Your office should be the same as you left it, besides a layer of dust. Be grateful though. You should see the state of mine. Oh, and don't activate the teleportation anywhere around here. If it takes out a single critical component, we'll be screwed completely.
Like I don't know. You need a hand here? I can help.
I thought we already figured out our roles. You need to stay at a safe distance to protect the data.
She can't quite tell if there's mockery in her words. She doesn't need to get to the bottom of it. Language is vague and fleeting. Words lose meaning the moment they're spoken.
That's it.
Before turning around, She pauses and tucks her hair behind her ear. Her data ports and mechanical components reflect in the sterile light of the lab.
I always thought I wasn't able to act against my safety programming. Yet here we are.
Another rare expression on Elizabeth's face. Pointier's database logs it as a surprise, but the emotion doesn't linger long.
Do you have a sense of taste?
Pointier once thought her facial expression metrics would no longer be thrown off by strange inputs. Yet her smile is off its index by 0.35 degrees.
Yeah. I was designed to simulate all aspects of life.
Vraiment? But whose life? Who decided whether it should be a human's or arcanist's life? I suppose you are probably another awakened arcanist, like Ulrich and Madame Lucy.
Not exactly, but the details can wait. I thought she would be more encouraging at such a vital moment. Guess my prediction matrix is not quite as perfect as I've let on.
I am encouraging you. I'm trying to prove your existence matters.
Faced with Elizabeth tilting her head in confusion, Pointier's smile registers even higher. Since leaving the Cosmodrome, this is the lightest she's felt.
Well, I should go. Take care.
Time for another double check. Everything needs to be flawless.
This hallway is etched into Pointier's memory, navigated without any sensors. As she turns, Elizabeth calls out to her.
Pointer! You know, I should have mentioned something before. Something I wanted you to see. There are Melusine statues everywhere in Lusignan. I left a long time ago, but they should still be there. Even the storm can't wash them away. They've been there for ages. Go take a look if you ever get the time.
I don't think Laplace would cover that as a scientific excursion.
She doesn't stop or turn back. It gives Elizabeth a gesture.
The name is Pointer, researcher in the LSCC Plesetsk branch, former team member on the Space Monitor project.
I'm going to learn from my mistakes and wait until after the story to make sure that she doesn't die first before hoping she becomes playable.
The reason I quit? Because someone must be prepared for the worst case scenario. And because I was tired of freeze-dried noodles.
True motivation. Two other friends have come to say a quiet goodbye. But they can't quite exchange wishes through speech. They still try. Voyager struggles to control the marker, but she writes, and Caparina waits patiently. The markings on her palm form a complex, indecipherable pattern, precise in geometry, yet unreadable in meaning.
Alia,
Come home. Cheez-Its. The little astronaut pulls her focus away from the pattern. Set deep breaths just to be sure she heard it right.
That was 3 whole words. Maybe once you learn a few more, you can tell me where you're really from.
There's a shift of weight on her shoe. Caparina lowers her head. A familiar little snake looks back up at her.
Sent me to tell you it's time. And that you shouldn't be afraid. You'll make one cool astronaut. Ask any of us.
I'm not afraid. When I return, remind me to show you Natalia's famous jam recipe.
Maybe the pattern really does hold some kind of magic. Maybe it's just the feeling of looking toward the future. Either way, her steps feel lighter.
Final diagnostics completed. We are clear for launch in T-1 minute. Is there anything else I have to remember?
Yes, keep breathing.
Really? A joke now? Or are you serious?
It can be both things. Now get ready and have a safe flight.
The transmission ends. Elizabeth scans each face in the launch bay, the confidence in her teammates, putting her at ease. She knows that everyone here is committed to the end. She places her
3,
hand
2,
button.
1. Ignition.
Imagine it just explodes. That is a perfect place to stop. There's like 2 or 3 left. So we'll be able to finish it next stream. But I don't have enough time to finish it now. I have a favorite team comp. So I'll just go into limbo. So I can answer that. I should just reset. Four team comps I have right now is my impromptu team is as that. Have follow up, then poison. Well, Alep's here for some reason. We shouldn't be here.
Take my hand. You might feel better.
And then my team 1 isn't really a specific team, just whatever I feel like it. Usually with Anjo though. Three actual set teams and 1 just I don't think it's part of the team. 3 actual team comps and 1 that I just for story stuff when it doesn't really matter. I can just choose whoever. Yeah, if I time Extraction ultimately first met 2023. That was also quite fun. True. I have also gotten every character their free outfits. Haven't done 3 stars because they don't have outfits though. Everyone else is at least at
Ranger
set
Brimley
2.
salutes you.
Slowly I'll get... well, there's probably not enough resources to get everyone to I3. But at the very least that is my goal. Yeah, I just kind of neglect Reveries in the Rain. No, I do actually have 3 good team comps. Yes. Well, I don't. Never mind. I don't really have. I've been neglecting those. So I'm just gonna continue to neglect Reveries. Pretend it doesn't exist. By the way, Windstream ending, like, right about now. I'm just kind of stalling so I can get to an hour and a half. So in like 2 minutes and 20 seconds. Oh, but actually, in the meantime, I can just go to... Oh, I already did this. Missions. Sad. It's probably this. I'll do the stuff eventually. Just do daily real fast.
We will experience all of this over and over again.
Is this truly what we've been searching for? Have a little faith in me, Master. That's not really what I said. Go away! Stay back, I say! You are not welcome here!
We need simply rely on the microphysics of power.
Please, mortals!
Ridiculous.
Stay back, I say!
A wonderful dream.
We see it together! We'll find our home.
Yeah, like a lot of this story stuff.
Oh, be careful, please.
Not
Allow
hard.
me.
I mean, it's not supposed to be, but
You are not welcome here.
you can just auto all of it.
Dream.
In the repeating cycle, we may feel regret, or even perish in the chaos. For
You probably shouldn't do that just in case. Because gacha games are quite intense about any kind of modding. Even just a file you place.
Which of these darlings shall we attend to first? We see it together!
is this truly what we've been
You
searching
have a little faith in me, Master. Please, mortals!
all forms of power at your fingers?
Dark and brave! That's not really the best you have to offer.
We need simply rely on the microphysics of power. A wonderful dream.
It's cat ears. Blue Pack needs to make an outlet that just fully puts Aleph in a maid outfit.
You are not welcome here. Please, allow me. Dream.
Murder.
In the repeating cycle, we
Then do Numa real fast. Made out with his tail.
A bold attempt.
Start an official petition to Blue Fox just to put Aleph in a maid outfit.
Oh, be careful. Get back and stay back. I look forward to punishing you. Oh, be careful. Your punishment will come. Splendid. Just splendid. We're not afraid of you. Finally, it
And that should be dailies done. It is. Just clear all the notifications. You know what? I'll do one more pull. It's because why not? It's a 4-star this time instead of 3. It's a miracle.
Good day. My name is...
Still haven't got no 10 pull. I mean, yeah, you know what? Why not? I highly doubt I'm gonna get Elizabeth, but I still just want name gay. That is all I'm asking for. Yeah, no 6-star. Just please give me the new 5-star. Thank you.
Hey, we've already met before at the Foundation. I'm not here on a mission at the moment, so relax. But do let me know if you need help with anything.
There we are. Win big. Name gay. I wouldn't say big, like a decent win. Win mediocre. That's 20, 30. About 35-ish now. Made our money back, basically. Where's art thou?
It was rare to see other people in the northern wilderness where I used to live, but... Basically, it was my own decision.
I mean, gameplay-wise, definitely Aleph. Collective characters. So am I. Yeah, I can just get your free outfit now. I definitely prefer to collect characters.
Not even close to the soldiers.
I still feel like duplications.
Distance when socializing.
That's bound for a new era.
Considering someone's physical condition,
oh nice,
the investiture can be simplified.
79. And free outfit.
Do you think this golden rabbit would like some friends? I've thought about making more, but I don't have the same kind of wood anymore. I worry that they might never form a natural bond, like... ever.
I have like... yeah, I am missing 1 4-star. I do have 70% of the 5 stars. So that's only bound to get lower. What is the 4-star that I'm missing? Because I remember it's been like that for ages. I do not remember. Oops, it is 95%. That is a lot. Just found volume. Who is the 4-star white rum? Not as long as I thought it was, but can't edit the files. You probably could edit the files, but you might get banned for it. on an alt account. Yeah, White Rum has eluded me. I mean, you could. It might not go well, but you could try. I would not encourage it. They send an IRL storm to your house. Yeah, I think that's gonna be it for the stream. Have one more of this, and where the story finishes. Swat a person. I wouldn't be surprised if Nintendo did that. Nintendo's done a lot of interesting things. I stream this until it finishes. And I will remember to stream Lethal sometime this week. Probably. Probably. I barely break my the Switch too. Oh. Yeah, something outro. I'm still not good at outros, but oh yeah, so me.